During his short time in office, President Biden has signed multiple executive orders designed to combat climate change, which may impact the oil industry. Our Dan Booth is taking a closer look at what these orders could mean for the big country.
In the oil industry, the job loss is going to be tremendous.
Since taking the oath of office less than 2 weeks ago, President Biden has signed multiple executive orders designed to combat climate change. Owner of Abilene-based Enrich Oil Corporation, Alan Frizzell, is concerned about what these changes could mean for oil industry jobs in the state of Texas and around the country.
The basic structure underneath our economy is cheap energy. With oil and gas, other forms, nuclear. And if he eliminates the oil and gas and the hydrocarbon part of it, our economy is just going to suffer, not only job-wise, but availability.
Frizzell says the restrictions of drilling on public land and water won't negatively impact Texas as much as other states because in Texas, most oil drilling is done on private land. But he says one thing that will hurt oil companies in Texas is the possible elimination of tax subsidies for oil drilling.
That'll affect us tremendously because this is a risky business. You know, there's a lot of risk involved in looking for oil and gas. Without some relief tax-wise from those costs, that will bring drilling around here to a standstill because of the risk involved.
One of the executive orders shut down production of the Keystone XL pipeline, which, according to Frizzell, might not be the worst thing for oil companies in Texas.
It's probably better for us in Texas because our oil won't have to compete with that oil coming from Canada.
Frizzell says these changes to the oil industry could negatively impact gas prices.
If all of these executive orders against oil and gas result in a decline in oil and gas production, then we'll be importing more. If they want to raise the price, then our gas prices will go up.
In a recent address, President Biden said we've waited too long to deal with the climate crisis and went on to discuss the role his executive orders could play in transitioning the United States away from oil and gas to forms of energy like solar and wind. But Frizzell isn't optimistic about those changes moving forward.
I don't see the transition in the next 4 years or any time. It's going to take a while to make that transition to electrical vehicles and all of that.
For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Dan Booth.
Thank you, Dan. You can find more information about President Biden's recent executive orders on our website, BigCountryHomepage.com.